Well, so this is like attempt number 5 to come out here and get more of this wall finished.
Oh, yeah, it was -1, 2 degrees last night, and we've kind of waited. It's about 10 o'clock. We've kind of waited till it at least got to double digits. We figured that's warm enough.
It is so like cold, even in the barn, that my snow pants are literally frozen.
You should have brought them in.
We still have to get out every day and do our chores,
yeah.
and yesterday was actually really brutal. We did our chicken chores, and that was about all we did outside.
It was super cold.
Today is going to be the last sunny day for a while.
Let's just start getting stuff out. Hopefully we covered everything up, so it should be nice and dry, no snow or frost or anything, and we might kind of clean off some of the frost on top of this wall.
This wall has some frost on it, but it is melting.
Hoping the sun would warm it up.
Yeah.
No, let's just jump on it. It's all locked down. Square, and we popped the line already, so we can just start with full sheets on that side and just work our way this way.
But first, let's make sure we add our strapping.
Yes. So the way we're doing this is we're using wall jacks to pick it up like we did with the rest of the house, but we have to remember, I have to remember to put those straps underneath there. That really worked really great for us to keep it right on our lines. All right, let's get to work.
Yeah.
So here's our straps that we're using, and they call this plumber's tape or plumber's strapping. And what we're gonna do is nail this to the bottom of the bottom plate, and then we're gonna take some screws and screw it to our deck right here in a couple places. And then when we lift this wall up, 1, it'll keep it from sliding. 2, it'll keep it right on our line, so we don't really have to mess with it going in and out or left and right. And then we could just unscrew the screws and just cut this strap off with using roofing nails underneath at the bottom here. It'll lay flat and won't cause us any issues, so we're just going to leave that underneath the wall. We're just going to go ahead and just take some drywall screws and just lock this down in a couple places. Off to the side, huh?
How far? Oh, you already did it.
We got the line, so you should be right in the middle of that stud, right?
Yeah. Forgot to get all the frost off.
So here's our first sheet, and we are actually hanging these over, as you can see, and that is so it can go down and tie into our treated plate that's bolted to the concrete foundation. So we're gonna just line it up on our red line, and we're gonna start with a full sheet at this corner. And then when we stand this other wall up, that we're tie into this, and we'll overlap it. Kind of like what we did right over there on that wall.
I can't see anything at all. right. Oh man.
I'm over here, Tanya.
Where?
This way.
Marco.
Marco.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I think you're just gonna have to take them off and just kind of clean them. That's what I've been trying to do.
Such a bummer.
I
I want to keep my face covered.
I don't want your face to be. I'm gonna bring it right. All right, here you go.
Well, you're the only one who needs to see.
Yeah, that's true. You reminded me already, but I forgot. So I need to set the depth of this framing gun. Okay, so now what we're doing is, when we built this wall, our layout started on this outside wall here. So I pulled over 15 1/4 so that the center of this stud is going to be on a 16. So if you notice, these tape measures have a red 16. That means every one of our studs are going to be, the center of them are going to be on a red line. And that's important because these sheets are all 8 foot or 4 foot increments, which lines up with a 16. So what we're going to do is, as we go down here, we're just going to lock this stud, because it can move in the middle here. We're just going to lock it down so that the 16 is right dead center. So I'm just going to have my tape sit here. I'll move this stud so that the edge is on 15 1/4. And we'll nail it down. We know our king studs can't move, so I'm good to shoot that. And then these being so small, I don't have to worry about those either. So just nail these.
All right, so we got the wall sheeted, and now we're gonna put the zip tape on. And one thing we did check is, like, what is the coldest temp that you can install zip tape, because we didn't want it to like fail. And apparently it can be up to 0 degrees, and we're at about 12, so we should be okay.
Sun's out, so
Yeah.
it's got to be a couple degrees extra.
Yep. But we took the recommendation of a whole bunch of you that said we really needed to do this, and we went ahead and ordered the zip roller.
Yeah,
So
it's a zip on it.
yep. And so we're gonna go ahead and we'll use that today, and then we'll go back around and we'll do the whole house whenever. There's no big time
No big
crunch
rush.
on that.
Just as long as we do it before we cover it up with siding. That's the big main thing. So
yeah.
So we'll go ahead and do that. We're going to do the same thing we did on the house. We're going to kind of omit where the windows are going to be, and just try to use as little as we can, just so it can go further.
Right, and we start at the bottom, work our way to the top, and Levi already swept off the walls, so we're going to go ahead and get going. And it is not getting any warmer as much as the temperature says it's going up. I took my face mask off and I immediately have put it back on. I want to get my shoes on the wall. All right, I'm gonna let you do the honors. Me? Do you just go once?
No, you go.
A bunch of times? Oh. Roll off the edge.
Really bomb that son.
I just don't see how that really does any different.
Now you're putting a bunch of little dents in it.
I know. Z's.
Little Z's
That's how we
everywhere.
get ya.
Yeah, gotta have your Z's.
Alright. we brought Ryder out so he could have some outside time, and he's having a lot of fun. Are you cold yet?
Content?
Huh?
I just feel like you using your hand is just as good.
Yeah. Yeah, good boy. Good boy.
Yes! Good boy. He's like, Dad, did you see what I did?
Oh. I don't think he's cold.
Come on, get me. Bye. Bye.
All right, back to work. It's a little easier than trying to kick it under.
All right, wall jacks are ready to go, and we just wanted to just point out that when you pick one of these boards for this wall jack, we're trying to pick the nicest looking board, the least amount of knots, no cracks or anything, because there's going to be a lot of stress on this board. So you really want to pick like the best one you can. So we dug through our pile, picked 2 really nice ones. Let's throw the other one in there, and then we can start lifting the wall up.
All right, it's time to get this wall up.
Out just a little.
Too much?
Too much. Looks pretty good.
Well, cool. This one wall is up. I think that's going to be the most difficult for raising out of all of them.
Yeah.
Now we're going to start working on this other wall, I guess.
Yeah.
Should be
this
really
other one,
simple.
that'll be just framed wall, and then we'll take a diagonal, we'll lock it on our line, and then we'll just throw a 2x6, like 16 on there, just to like lock it down so to keep it from racking. Then we'll just pick it up.
Nice.
Okay, we have all of our studs in here nailed, and what I think we're going to do is tie this wall together. This room is 24 feet wide, so we use 12-foot plates, and we were thinking about picking this wall up in 2 different pieces, but I think I really want to lock this wall together, square it, put a couple diagonal braces on it, screw those in, and then pick the wall up so that it's square, and that way we won't have any issues when we put in our other outside walls. So because this wall isn't as heavy, I think we're not going to use that strapping. I think we're just going to go ahead and toenail this onto the line, and then when we pick it up, that should keep it from sliding, and then it'll be right on our line when we pick it up.
Alright, so we got this wall up now, and Levi's just making sure it's on our line, and then we'll nail it down, plumb the corners up, put some more bracing on, and go inside. It's cold. Maybe in a little.
Towards me?
Yeah. That's perfect.
Alright, so we just need to grab
One
more for that side.
Perfect, right there. So much snow inside my snow camp. Did you grab the heaviest board that was available?
Mm-hmm.
Which one?
I want to go with that going to your. Oh, I might be able to get it.
It's got to be that one.
Oh, I can't get over there though, so you'll have to get up above that brace. There you go.
Or do you want me to come over here? This is crooked though.
Yeah, so go back to the other one. Yeah, I like that. Then we can get the cross stitch in the middle. All right, that's it for today. Thanks for tagging along, and we'll see you guys in the next one.